Now, you know that's not fair, sneaking up on a man when he's in the Tiffany.
I am Tiffany.
The mayor of Dalton says it was not him.
Riley Rogers says he had nothing to do with this controversial flyer we showed you last night at 10. Today, CBS 2's Sandra Torres went straight to the source, and it's all new at 5.
We're not behind it. I'm going to tell you that 100%.
Dalton Mayor Riley Rogers responds to accusations that his campaign was behind this controversial flyer. It depicts 3 black political candidates as members of an old prison chain gang.
We have not put out any hate mail. From the very beginning, we ran our campaign the way we started, a professional campaign.
The flyer specifically includes superimposed faces of mayoral candidate Stanley Brown, along with fellow trustees Robert Hunt Jr. and Tiffany Henyard. In the foreground is Thornton Township Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli.
I think it's my opponent, Stanley Brown, because of the type of literature that they started out with.
The mayor's a liar.
But trustee Stanley Brown continues to stand his ground.
Why are you so certain that it was Mayor Rogers who's behind this?
Because that's his tactic. I look at 2 years ago, he did the same thing to some other opponents that was actually running as trustees.
I'm disappointed.
While trustee Duane Muhammad, the 3rd candidate in the mayoral race, believes the flyer is a distraction and does not want to be involved.
It's a turnoff for these voters, and we're too mature for that. We're going to live in the same neighborhood when this election is over. We're going to have to still work with one another, but this literature has put a stain on the village of Dalton.
And Mayor Rogers is now accusing the Brown campaign of printing his personal cell phone number on a campaign flyer. Mr. Brown's campaign does not deny that they want Dalton residents to contact the mayor and say no to plans for a strip club. The mayor says there is no strip club in the works. The election is on Tuesday. Live in the newsroom, Sandra Torres, CBS 2 News. Jim, Mai.
Sandra, thank you.
Now, you know that's not fair, sneaking up on a man when he's in the Tiffany.
Another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do
in Springfield? You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike.
We need more.
Right here, coming from Dalton, Illinois, walking all the way to Springfield. Y'all make some noise for our mayor, the people's mayor.
But they didn't always walk.
We on motorbikes, baby.
At times, riding electric bikes.
Yeah, I see my bike. Our town ship.
Investigation going on by the FBI at this time over the village. Is that what's going on right now?
We do. Okay, you out of
Quiet, please. Quiet.
Serious statement.
Quiet. Everybody listen to y'all. Quiet.
So we got an investigation over the village as a whole, of all the employees or just elected officials?
Whatever they put in the subpoena.
Just trying to get some clarity on this here.
All right. All right. Quiet. Quiet.
Where we at on that? Yeah.
I would assume it's it's tied to the subpoenas.
Or we just talking about this is investigation on the mayor or the village?
Oh, you're saying what we're looking over at. The investigation.
Last time, quiet.
The investigation is on allegations of. It was stated previously that there was an investigation done into what happened in Vegas, basically. So that investigation has not been shared with the board, and the board has made several inquiries. So that's one part of it. Also, the allegations or suspicion of commingling of funds or misuse of funds was another component of the request for this investigation.
All right, last time, ma'am. You gotta go.
Okay, guys. Guys, y'all have to keep order. We have to keep order. We can't keep doing it. We're trying to get done with our meeting. All right, you can call anybody else? Okay, call the roll, please.
This is the override, right?
This is
Call
for
the
the
roll.
override of the veto.
Override of the veto. Call the roll.
Okay. Trustee Norwood? Aye. Trustee Stan?
Guys, you are out of order.
I cannot speak over the people.
Okay, call the roll.
Trustee Stan Brown?
He's
Stan
still,
Brown?
Stan is still in discussion. Go ahead, Stan, because you're in discussion.
So we're looking at paying
You're not the mayor. Hold on.
$400 an hour for this investigation, with the FBI already doing it.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Excuse me. Please. You gotta have order. You good? Okay. Go ahead, trustee. What you got? Stan?
That's it.
Okay. Call the roll, clerk.
Trustee Norwood? Aye. Trustee Stan Brown?
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed to override Mayor's veto.
Next on the agenda is motion to adjourn. Is there a motion? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I have a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Aye.
Do you have a motion to adjourn?
No, motion to suspend the rules.
Guys, we're done with the meeting. All the grandstanding can stop. It's over with. So that's it. Can I have a motion to adjourn? It has been motion. Is there a second?
It wasn't a motion to adjourn, Mayor.
Trustee. Trustee, did you? Trustee Holmes, did you adjourn the meeting? Okay, he adjourned. Is there a second? Is there a second to adjourn the meeting?
So I have a question because
Okay, guys.
the attorney ain't said nothing.
Guys, you are out of order.
Let her speak.
Guys.
Let her speak.
Okay, nobody gonna speak. We gonna clear the
Let
room in a
her
minute.
speak.
We're gonna clear the room.
Let her speak.
Guys.
Let her speak.
Hello. Nobody's gonna be heard if you keep talking.
Well, we got a motion on the table.
Yes.
Is the attorney, excuse me, attorney, do we got a motion on the table for the record? I just want to know.
With all due respect, Lightfoot, you do not have the floor. We are adjourning our meeting so we can go. So
Yes.
if he had something to say, he could have wrote it. He could have wrote it and did all that. This is all grandstanding. This is what we're doing now. It's said that we have to go through this because everybody's using every opportunity for a political deployment. Like, guys, come on. Come on, guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All y'all gonna do is rowdy up people. That make no sense. Guys.
Thank you.
Y'all will be.
What I would say is that it's an honor to be working on behalf of the residents of Dalton.
There's no respect.
We have
around here, and
not
that's what I'm saying,
rested
because
while
you was
this
once the mayor,
procedural
too.
matter
You
is
should
in
not even
limbo,
be
and we're not going to
disrespectful like
allow anyone to stop us
Thank
and
you.
obstruct our ability to get to the facts. So thank you for your confidence, and we will continue working. Even though they turned the mics off, we will continue working on behalf of the residents of Dalton, and we will give you the facts that you deserve.
Okay, y'all done now. Y'all done with the grandstanding. Are y'all done with the grandstanding? All this was grandstanding. All this was plotted. Don't y'all see the political play right here? She was once the mayor of Chicago. She come here to create chaos. Think about it. But yet we sit here and we do this. Why would we pay anybody any money if y'all have the actual people, meaning the FBI's here? So why would we waste money that y'all say we don't have? All right, guys. All right. Clear the room. Clear the room, guys. This meeting's adjourned. Everybody out. That's what I told y'all. It's time to go.
Hello, my name is Stanley H. Brown. I'm running. Thank you, and thank you.
Hello, Thornton Township residents. My name is Jerry Jones, and I'm a trustee on the board of directors for Thornton Township. And I'm here to endorse my good friend and colleague, Stanley Stan Brown, for Thornton Township High School District 205 school board member in the April 6th general election. The District 205 schools, Thornton, Thornridge, and Thornwood, are essential components of our community. And without a doubt, Stanley Brown, a resident in the community for over 30 years, is an excellent choice to represent this community and their precious assets, our youth, and their commitment to academic success. As a proud parent of 5 graduates of District 205, please join me and these residents.
Riley Rochelle, 30-plus year resident of Dalton.
Benia Dukes, a graduate from Thornridge High School.
Marquise Jefferson, a graduate of Thornridge High School.
Donford Parker, president of the Alumni Club at Thornridge High School.
Pierre Greenwood, a graduate of Thornton High School.
Rose Van Wittenberg, resident of Dalton, 31 years.
And punch 144 for Stanley Stan Brown to stand tall for the educational progress of our high school district.
The mayor of Dalton says it was not him.
Riley Rogers says he had nothing to do with this controversial flyer we showed you last night at 10. Today, CBS 2's Sandra Torres went straight to the source, and it's all new at 5.
We're not behind it. I'm going to tell you that 100%.
Dalton Mayor Riley Rogers responds to accusations that his campaign was behind this controversial flyer. It depicts 3 black political candidates as members of an old prison chain gang.
We have not put out any hate mail. From the very beginning, we ran our campaign the way we started, a professional campaign.
The flyer specifically includes superimposed faces of mayoral candidate Stanley Brown, along with fellow trustees Robert Hunt Jr. and Tiffany Henyard. In the foreground is Thornton Township Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli.
I think it's my opponent, Stanley Brown, because of the type of literature that they started out with.
The mayor's a liar.
But trustee Stanley Brown continues to stand his ground.
Why are you so certain that it was Mayor Rogers who's behind this?
Because that's his tactic. I look at 2 years ago, he did the same thing to some other opponents that was actually running as trustees.
I'm disappointed.
While trustee Duane Muhammad, the 3rd candidate in the mayoral race, believes the flyer is a distraction and does not want to be involved.
It's a turnoff for these voters. And we're too mature for that. We're going to live in the same neighborhood when this election is over. We're going to have to still work with one another. But this literature has put a stain on the village of Dalton.
And Mayor Rogers is now accusing the Brown campaign of printing his personal cell phone number on a campaign flyer. Mr. Brown's campaign does not deny that they want Dalton residents to contact the mayor and say no to plans for a strip club. The mayor says there is no strip club in the works. The election is on Tuesday. Live in the newsroom, Sandra Torres, CBS 2 News.
And a controversial flyer depicting 3 black political candidates as members of an old prison chain gang. The mayor's race in South suburban Dalton is taking a nasty turn. CBS 2's Dana Kozloff reports some candidates wonder if the current mayor is behind the flyer.
It says Brown. Thought Uncle Tom's were long gone.
Dalton trustee and mayoral candidate Stanley Brown says this racially charged letter showed up in his mailbox along with flyers scribbled with racist remarks.
I'm disappointed.
That mail arrived just days after this flyer appeared in the south suburb. Brown's face is superimposed on a chain gang figure along with the faces of fellow trustees Robert Hunt Jr. and Tiffany Henyard. Clout-wielding Thornton Township Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli is in the foreground.
Does this cross the line?
This crossed the line, and it puts black people back 100 years.
Burns and Henyard equally upset.
To see my picture on something like that, that's hurtful. My grandma's flipping in her grave right now.
The political flyer refers to the 3 and an unknown man as Zuccarelli's pawns, doing what they're told, quote, like good, obedient servants on Massa's plantation.
Who's behind this, do you think?
Well, I have a strong feel that it's Mayor Riley Rogers behind this here.
We tried to ask Mayor Riley Rogers, but he wasn't around. And someone inside Village Hall told me, quote, I was told to say no comment.
You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this out.
Trustee Dwayne Muhammad, the 3rd mayoral candidate not on the flyer, calls the whole thing distasteful.
Let's focus on what the candidate can do for you, the resident.
In a statement tonight, Thornton Township Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli blamed the flyer on Mayor Rogers' campaign and said it is an example of the sort of hatred, intolerance, and disrespect occurring in our nation today. Robin, Erica?
Was there anything resembling this, whether it be mail or, a back and forth between these candidates that would indicate that this would be happening?
Well, they said there is some precedent for it in the past election, but it suddenly turned pretty nasty just this week. Tuesday is when everyone votes.
They got something called senior lawn care. You can sign up right here. Hello. All right, and you? Nah, not exactly.
What you need?
Yeah, they already asked me that I need help out of it.
Well, we got personal business in here, man. You can't
What
do
you-
video, man.
Sir.
We taking care of. Wait,
Sir,
let's step out
don't
here.
touch me, no,
But
sir.
come on, let's step out here.
No, I'm gonna step out once I'm done documenting.
Okay, let's step out here. Let me see what
What's your name, sir?
What you need? What's your name?
Sir, I asked you first, respectfully.
Seniors in here.
I understand that, but you came the wrong way. What's your name?
You need to talk. These seniors in there, they got paperwork.
That's okay. It's still public. It's still a public area.
Yeah, but you don't need to look at that information.
What's your name, sir?
What's your name?
I asked you first, respectfully.
Excuse me.
We just gonna keep documenting, man. This dude here, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna record any of those personal documents. So, yeah, this ain't personal right here, though. So he flipped over some stuff that wasn't even personal.
What you looking for, man?
What do you mean? I'm here documenting the Thornton Township.
Okay, but
I can do that, right?
I got seniors here. They giving up personal information.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool, but they're in public, right?
Yeah, but that's their personal information.
So if they're giving out personal information, then y'all probably got to create privacy and take them to a private room. Are you like a supervisor or something here?
No, who are you?
Man, I keep asking you the same question, man. I'd ask you, what's your name?
You're a stranger to me, man.
I'm a stranger?
Because I don't know what you got, man.
So you're not a stranger to me.
What's that you got on you, man? I don't know who you are.
Oh, man, look. Here we go.
You come here,
You're
man.
trying to indicate.
Show
Now,
identification, man. I don't know who you are.
why would I just show identification?
You need to show some identification, man.
To whom? Who would I show it to?
Man, we got people in here, man.
Man, we got to find out who this guy is, man. This guy. See, this is the reason why Thornton Township and everybody that's working under Tiffany, man, this is the reason why they're up under so much scrutiny, man. Look at this dude, man. Where this guy go, man? And then dude flipped this over right here like it was personal, man. And this ain't even look. The Henyard Assistant Program. These people here, man.
Bro, are you here for business?
Bro.
You call me all you want. Brother, excuse me, sir.
Sir, there you go. Let's start there.
You can record in the common areas?
Yeah, this is a common area as well.
No, they conducting business in here.
I know, public business, right? Not private, right?
People are got their business stuff now.
Why?
Because this is 60 and older in here.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm doing is what?
Signing up for line service, you just ain't here what?
Okay, you gonna let me explain?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so what we're trying to do today is just document the Thornton Township, staying in the publicly accessible areas, which this is one, and that making sure we don't make any efforts to go past any restricted doors. So if we're able to do that unmolested, we should be good to go. Cool. We already seen you, man. You've been plastered everywhere, so you should know this ain't your first rodeo. Just let me be, and everything be good to go.
Okay.
All right.
They are conducting business in here.
Yeah, I know. But what does that mean to me? They're not conducting any business where this is hindering their business, is it? Me recording, right?
People, yes.
So me recording would stop the business from.
If people public, yeah, their personal information is being conducted in here.
Their personal information, because I'm not. I'm sorry.
Also, none of us agree to be on camera.
Oh yeah, you probably should educate her. No one has to agree. Is that correct, security? Would you let her know?
But they're conducting personal information.
No, but I'm saying what she just said about agreeing to being on camera. You know that what she just said, I don't need anybody to agree. Could you educate her, sir? I mean, since you're trying to tell me something, are you willing to tell her something as well? Obviously not. So, well, like I said, it's fairly small in here, but I don't want to be, for lack of a better word, I don't want to be rushed into what I'm here for. I asked this man what his name was, and he's not interested.
Make sure he ain't got none of this.
Look at this guy. This guy.
Well, I don't know if this man got a gun or who he is.
Oh, look. Now that's dangerous.
Look at him.
That's dangerous. You heard him? That can cause something, man.
I'm threatening this man. He is scaring me.
You feel threatened?
Yes, sir. I feel threatened.
But you standing right in front of me.
Yeah,
make it make sense.
Right here.
But he wasn't just here.
I got the police right here.
He ain't the police. That's security, man. Come on, man. We gonna find out who this dude is, though. We definitely gonna find out who he is. We know he definitely got to be under Tiffany, acting like this. Yeah. It's sad. Yeah, I know, man. All the stuff that Tiffany's under, yeah, I know. That's extremely sad. I shouldn't refer to them as customers, man.
She's a resident of the township.
There you go. So don't call her a customer.
She's trying to conduct business.
Well, what am I scaring? How am I scaring her?
Yes, sir.
Wow, see, so that's what they do. They try to incite something, especially this dude right here in the hat, man. This guy right here, my goodness. But like I said, TTA family, it's fairly small in here, man. So we gonna get ready to shake, rattle, and roll, man. But we definitely got to find out who this cat is right here, man, in this Kango hat with the Jodeci boots on. We gonna find out who he is. Okay, that's just obviously the highway. There's all the names. Loretta Wells, Darlene Gray Everett, Carmen Carlisle. We gonna find out who this dude is. We gonna find out who this dude is right here. What's wrong? Huh?
Can you please leave, sir?
You know what I am, because I don't play it on just stand around, but I'm just saying all the pushback that I was just met with, that was just totally unprofessional.
Can you please leave so we can conduct our work, please?
So you can do who?
Can we conduct our work?
Y'all can. I'm not doing anything to impede on y'all work. Yeah, just a regular person trying to exercise my right. I'm not able to do that today.
I get it, but
right.
seniors around.
Seniors?